Hey guys, it's Giovanni Espiritu here, and I think what I want to do is I want to do book reviews, like really quick book reviews. This is the book that I'm reading right now, or I just finished. It's called Smartcuts by Shane Snow, and it's a business book. It's how hackers, innovators, and icons accelerate success. I don't have a college education. Like, I wish I did, but I don't. So I try to learn as much as possible on my own through the public library system or, the internet, and just figured I'd share some of this stuff with you guys. So part of the concepts in this book, it talks about hacking the ladder, how people move laterally instead of like up and down. Like people can jump to, faster results in their career if they do lateral moves. Like, for example, senators, they try to climb the career ladder, but a lot of them don't become president, and then presidents don't actually are senators, and they have very lateral moves to it. And like as an actor, I think about, like a lot of my friends are writers and directors, and I do that as well, and it's really helped me, as an artist to be able to delve in all these side things, and plus it expands my network. The second chapter talks about training with masters, so getting a good mentor, but not being like all gross about it, like really developing a personal relationship with somebody and letting that relationship organically grow. The third chapter was really awesome because it talks about Second City and improv groups, which I am totally a part of. Like, I totally get it. You go up there, you are okay with failing on your face and just doing it so many times and embracing the sucking of it. So the third chapter is about rapid feedback and getting better because you put yourself out there so much. The fourth chapter I didn't quite get. It's about platforms and building on the shoulders of giants, where it talks about how schools in Denmark, even though they have less hours that the children go to school, they're top rated. It's because they make a point to hire the best teachers, and they have their kids use calculators in class, so they don't start them at the like multiplication tables, because they already know that they're going to have these tools in the actual real world, so why waste time doing that? So I think that's what the chapter on platforms is, but maybe I should go back and reread it. Chapter 5 is a chapter that I really liked. It's about catching waves, and it's about advanced pattern recognition. So it talks about how professional surfers, they go out there and they actually watch the waves. They don't go for the first wave, but they watch the patterns of the waves to see what the biggest waves are that can come in. So it's usually not the first. Sometimes it's the second or third, and then you'll have like these super waves where they can actually get more points on because they actually waited for the right wave. And if two waves coincide with each other, then it's like, wah, okay. So I really like that. I don't know how to implement it into real life just yet, but I like that principle. So I'm going to keep an eye out for it and try to see if I can realize it in everyday life. Chapter 6 was about superconnecting. So figuring out who are the superconnectors in your network and how they actually help each other to get better. So like anybody that you see is successful, who is successful, you'll see that they're very generous. They give their time back to the community. They actually try to help people get a leg up and really try to be of value to those that are, are on their way up. So they're like the super connectors. Find them, be them. Chapter 7 is about momentum, and I thought that was really interesting. They talked about Michelle Phan, and I think that's what her name is. She's the YouTube makeup guru, and versus the guy that did the double rainbow video, which both of her videos, Michelle Phan's Lady Gaga video went viral, and then the double rainbow guys thing went viral, but they had two very separate paths. So Michelle Phan built an empire off of her stuff because she was already putting out content, putting out videos about her doing makeup, and then when that viral video hit, people could go back and like look at it. And she also studied the algorithms of YouTube and figured out what would be the best time to post her videos, so she gets the extra 2 days of being up on the YouTube's page. So she was very smart about that. And the double rainbow guy, it was kind of like a fluke. He didn't have anything to kind of back it up. So she had momentum, and she had really good quality content before her viral video hit. So talks about that. Number 8, or chapter 8, talks about simplicity, where sometimes the best ideas are the most simple ideas, and it gave a synopsis of this lady that saved a lot of babies by a very simple concept of making a sleeping bag for babies that were born, underweight. So instead of like having a lot of, the neonatal boxes that cost thousands and thousands of dollars, she literally designed with her team a blanket to keep the babies warm at 98.6 degrees, and that saved hundreds of thousands of lives of babies in the world. And then chapter 9 talked about 10 times thinking. So sometimes it's better to think big than it is to make like little steps. Like, you can get people behind you if you think big. If you have a big dream or a big goal, and that you can communicate that passion to other people, it's easier for people to get on board than it is to make, just like a small incremental improvement. So those are the concepts in this book, Smartcuts by Shane Snow. I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was, it had a lot of good concepts and ideas, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I don't know if I explained it right, but those are the brain gems that I got out of reading this book. So this is it. Hopefully that helped you guys. And again, Giovanni Espiritu, I'm here, and this is what I'm doing. I'm putting stuff out on the internet because I want to be of value to people in whatever capacity, whether it's, as an actor, as a poet, as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, or as a book reviewer, trying to share the concepts that I get, because my brain is pretty simple, and if I can share what I learned with you guys, then cool, and hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, that's not my problem, kind of. I'm trying to be mean. I don't know, I'm trying to actively be mean, you guys. It's kind of hard. Okay, but I'm trying.